Welcome back, you lovely people. So Bitcoin is dropping, and what I want to do in this video is call out where the bottom might be, what our risks are to the downside. We're down 1.5% today. And I did call out in Friday's newsletter that I expect us to go to 37,000. That's where I have moved this red target zone to. And I've drawn in this very poorly drawn path that we may follow to find that low. The end of the range is the 9th of October. That's 32 days since the top of wave one, and that would be in line with what happened in 2013. So this is our base case at the moment. The reason for the level of 37,000 is looking at this clear symmetry we have. You can see before the mid-cycle peak, we had this takeoff zone, and the bottom of the mid-cycle shakeout came into that level very clearly. And in wave one, we had this takeoff zone here, and therefore, if the symmetry holds, we come into that sort of level, which is about 37,000. Seems to make a lot of sense from here. Of course, whilst we remain under the blue line, we are bearish. I'm expecting us at some point over the next week and a bit to find that bottom and then break the trend line to the upside, and then we're away for channel 2. But if 37,000 doesn't hold, what are we looking at? Well, the bottom of the bull flag. So this is a bull flag we're moving through, quite steep, but usually this means that we're going to break to the upside. But if we do break 37, then the bottom is going to be coming in somewhere around $33,000. And $33,000 would be a pullback of about 37%, 38%. I just want to show you in 2017. So in 2017, when we had the pullback here after the first wave, that was a pullback of 40%. And in 2013 is the one we had here after the first wave. This was a pullback of 37%. So it would not surprise me, based on past history, if we do go down to 33,000, that would be a pullback in line with the past 2 cycles. At the same time, it's not our base case because we didn't quite go as high as expected in wave one, and we've consolidated here for a long time. So to me, the risk is to the upside. Therefore, if we went down to 37,000, that would be a pullback of 30%. That would make a lot of sense to me. If we lose 37 and we lose 33, then we're looking at the most important trend line in crypto, the one we've been following for a long time. We were looking at it in the mid-cycle shakeout, and once we broke it, we haven't retested it. So to come back in, touch it, and then move upwards wouldn't be abnormal, but it would be a pullback of 47% or so, which is a lot for this stage. I would say this is most likely going to happen if we have some sort of external event that we haven't planned for or modeled, which of course is possible. And we must note that we are seeing a lot of weakness in the equity markets. The NASDAQ is down 2.5%, and over the past few days is down 5.5%. And we could very easily come into the bottom of this channel, which would be another 3.5%. Now, would that be enough to send Bitcoin down to 27,000? No. What would have to happen is that the NASDAQ is breaking down if it was going to be the equity markets that pulled down crypto. So I could definitely see the NASDAQ coming into this level, Bitcoin heading into 37 and then bouncing. That would be our base case. Of course, there could be some other external event which we cannot predict. I would expect that to hold. If that didn't hold and we broke the most important trend line in crypto, then we know something is wrong. That's never happened in the past. So not expecting that for sure. The base case, 37,000 or so. If that doesn't hold, 33,000. And our line of last resort is the most important trend line in crypto, about 27,000. Whenever we find that bottom, then expecting us to start channel 2. And we can't draw it in yet, but just for fun, it may end up having a similar sort of trajectory as wave 1. So it may end up looking something like this. Perhaps it would be a little bit steeper, something like this. And that would send us on our way towards, certainly towards an all-time high, and then start moving towards $100,000. But as soon as we can start drawing that in, we will. So thank you for supporting me and the channel. Really appreciate it. Please like the video, and I'll talk to you soon.